We got Christian Parker and some Mavericks news. We also got more news.
Talk about it after the whistle. Hello and welcome to the Intermission podcast. I am Fabian. That's Isaiah. We're a Dallas Sports Podcast. Obviously, we didn't have any games from any of the teams we talk about this week, as the Mavericks and Stars are still on an Olympic break, and the Rangers aren't starting up until tonight with spring training, or later today, rather. So we're just going to talk about what little news we do have. The biggest thing that happened probably this week, I don't know about the biggest thing that happened.
No, just interesting.
One of the many things we can talk about for a longer time that happened this week. The Dallas Cowboys' new defensive coordinator, Christian Parker, former defensive back coach for the Philadelphia Eagles and quarterback coach for Denver Broncos, had his press conference with Brian Schottenheimer, and so we're going to give our thoughts on that. What are your thoughts on that, Isaiah?
Well, from watching the interview, I noticed that Brian Schottenheimer looked like he really enjoys having Christian Parker on his side.
Mm-hmm.
And it looked like, as two coaches, looks like they're both on the same page, obviously football-wise. And honestly, that press conference actually got me a little excited to see what he could do with the defense.
Yeah, I think it's, like you said, it's really clear that Brian Schottenheimer was really excited to have Christian Parker, which makes me more excited. And I mean, he talked really confidently, and he said, we're gonna, just everything he said inspired confidence. He talked really good.
I definitely like what he said about how to coach the players. Like, obviously they're grown, like they're adults. The players are adults,
mm-hmm.
And he respects that. But I like how he said that each person learns differently, so he has different ways of watching how the players learn and seeing how to use that effectively.
Yeah. He's already talking about how obviously it's his first time being defensive coordinator, and he has things he likes, but he's ready to form it around the players. He wants to scheme it around the players we have rather than try to fit players to a scheme. We're trying to get players to fit a specific scheme. So
yeah, play to their strengths.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I already like that. He already has ideas on how to better the defense.
Yeah. And he's very confident about like the assistant coaches they hired, and about he's ready to develop the defense.
Yeah, it's already a good sign that that just through the interview process, they said they had players walking up to him, pretty excited that he's in the Cowboys facility.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like almost everybody says that the Dallas Cowboys is like a really good feeling, player wise and coaching wise.
Yeah,
that everybody makes him feel welcome.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah,
I don't want any coach to go in thinking that they might do wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm glad to hear that all the Cowboys think that he's gonna do really good.
Yeah,
and he sounds like he's gonna do really good too.
That's the hope. Do you have any thoughts on Jerry Jones not being there for the press conference? A lot of people are making a big deal out of it. I don't think it's too big a deal.
No,
it was nice just because we got to hear more from the coaches.
Yeah.
But I don't think it was like, people were like, freaking, I don't know. I didn't think it was too big a deal.
No, Brian and Christian were both like, don't read too much into it. Jerry Jones likes Christian.
Mm-hmm.
It would probably just end up being that Jerry Jones just couldn't be there.
Yeah.
It's probably too early for Jerry Jones. But no, like he said, I feel like if Jerry Jones was there, all the questions would probably go to Jerry.
Yeah, a lot more. Yeah. I think he wanted just more of the focus to be on the coach.
Yeah.
Glad for it.
Yeah, I don't think if it was a maybe like an iffy coach, like an iffy signing, maybe that could be like something to look into.
Mm-hmm.
But no, if they're all talking about Christian Parker this well,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Jerry Jones has the confidence in him.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I'm pretty sure all Cowboy fans are kind of tired of hearing Jerry Jones in every interview.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anything else specific from the press conference that I want to bring up.
Well, they asked Christian Parker what he learned from Vic Fangio.
Mm-hmm.
That's his name, right?
Thanks.
How to say his name?
Yeah.
Yeah. What a defensive coordinator to learn from. And if he already developed players like Cooper DeJean from the Eagles, I'm pretty sure that's his name. Like if he already has a good history on developing players, I'm excited to see which players develop on the Cowboys. And he already has that new defensive scheme that he's changing up.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that will probably work with the linemen or with the defensive ends we got now.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, yeah, I'm actually really excited to see what he can do.
I am too. I think one thing I maybe didn't like, and I think it's fair, but like they were real lukewarm on being like, oh yes, we're gonna pursue these positions, or like this is sort of what we're looking for right now to build up the defense. Which I feel like they do have the idea for that, but they're trying not to offend anyone, any of the players.
Yeah.
Because they got asked that a couple times. They're just sort of like, oh yeah, we're just still just trying to figure out where strengths and weaknesses are.
Mhm.
I think, and I'm pretty sure they do know, and
Yeah.
they have an idea of what position and what players they're trying to sort of, what positions they're trying to fill. But they're not gonna. Why not? You could.
That's fair enough.
But
Yeah, I mean, I guess that would be pretty, like, that would have been good, like having that straightforward coach,
Mhm.
just saying that these people aren't good, but we'll make them good.
Yeah.
Plus, that's what they said, right? They said first of all, to work on the defense is to work on the players.
Yeah.
I don't think that's that bad. Not a bad approach to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that goes to further show that he was a really good hire for the Cowboys.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think no matter what, it's gonna be an improvement, and I'm excited to see what sort of input he gets on free agency and the draft and all that.
Oh yeah.
So we'll see where this ends up going, but definitely inspires confidence. Say.
Yep.
All right, cool. What's our next topic?
We can talk about the spring training's back, mixed in with the Mavericks. If you even have anything to say about spring
I
training.
mean, yeah, spring training is spring training. Surprise, Arizona. The Rangers play, I believe, the Royals today at 2:30. So a little bit after this video goes up. And we'll see how they do. Obviously, the spring training roster is 3 times the size. That's an exaggeration, but much bigger than actual roster. So we'll see if we get any gems. All the old vets / unproven guys that we signed just to invite to spring training. See if anybody comes out and does anything. We'll see our injured players rehab a little bit at spring training. Get back to form. I genuinely don't place super importance on spring training. It's just sort of people warming up for the season for the most part. If there's a player that stands out, we'll talk about him, but I'm not gonna be in spring training games like that.
Well, it has to be good, like coaching wise, right? Like at least see what
Skip is doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I'll check out.
Yeah, like almost any
how
preseason.
Our coaches are adapting to him, but
yeah,
again, it's good. It's a bit much different team in spring training than what's going to be your actual final roster. So, more just players warming up, and then again, if we see anyone that's like, hey, this guy looks pretty good, and then maybe we'll talk about him, check him out. But I don't know. We'll see what's happening. But baseball's back, basically. If you want to turn on the TV, watch baseball, you can. So that's always good. Opening day is getting closer and closer. That's the good thing about it. That's about all I got to say. We talked about what people we signed already and all that.
Yeah.
So, what's going on in Mavericks town?
The Mavericks. I think this is the bigger news out of the whole week. I'm pretty sure everybody knew it was coming anyway. That Kyrie Irving is not returning this season.
I called it.
Yeah.
Been calling it for a while.
I mean, there was definitely hope that he would come back if the Mavericks had a better record than they have now.
Yeah, if we weren't terrible.
Yeah.
But we are. So yeah, Kyrie Irving is gonna stay out for the remainder of the season and return next season. So
that's good. That's good. Having more time to heal that ACL tear. Let the team develop, Cooper Flag develop. Which I guess he might not.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, he's going to develop, but he might not do it as fast.
Sorry, give me 1 sec. What do you think? I guess we'll touch on that here in a second. I got distracted.
No, okay.
Yeah, I think it's good. I've been advocating for Kyrie Irving just sitting out the whole season for a while now because I didn't think the season was going to go too great anyways.
Yeah.
I don't know if I thought it was going to go this bad. But yeah. And then speaking of injuries, Cooper Flag is day-to-day coming back from the All-Star break, still messing with his ankle injury.
He's learning the wrong things from Anthony Davis.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not too big an issue.
Yeah, no, I hope. Yeah, I hope not. I mean, because of the injury, he missed the Rising Stars game. But I mean, it's the All-Star break. All the players use that as an excuse for time off. And I mean, already if the season's already not gonna amount to anything, you might as well just let Cooper Flag take his time to heal.
Yeah.
But
no reason to rush back at all.
Yeah, no. But I mean, if you do want him to win Rookie of the Year, which I'm pretty sure he's still gonna win. Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, whenever Cooper Flag's playing, that's all I'm gonna be watching it for. Is just this is gonna show that he's gonna win Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
Since that's all we can watch for now.
Yeah, that and check out what happens in the lottery.
Yeah,
which, speaking of that,
oh yeah,
what do you think about I'm pretty sure it's still just not a rumor, but a concept, right? Nothing's been admitted.
No, I think the NBA's. I think they've already said something about how they could change it.
Yeah. They're saying they want to, but like nothing's been signed or anything. What do you think about them potentially implementing anti-tanking rules?
I mean, I think it's at the point that the NBA is in now that the NBA is losing viewers. I think it's pretty good that they can do some anti-tanking rules. I mean, that was the whole reason for the in-season tournament, right? Was to bring in more viewers.
Yeah, they're trying to soccer style it.
Yeah, but I think it's good. I mean, what takes people out of the sport is just seeing bad teams. And I mean, if the Mavericks end up being bad for like from here and then I don't know 2 to 4 years.
Yeah,
I mean that'll definitely take it out because I mean people want to watch to see their team win. At least for me, if I feel like the team that I want to watch is tanking on purpose,
it's embarrassing.
Yeah, it's embarrassing, and I also don't really want to watch it.
Yeah.
So I mean, at least in this point, I think that NBA is doing. I think it's gonna be pretty good.
It's a good idea to implement something, sort of like in baseball. Again, I think this isn't a thing in the NBA. I think we talked about this maybe earlier before the season started, the other season started. But in baseball, I don't know if it's 3 or 5 years, but you can't have a top. I think it's three. More than 3 years in a row, you can't have a top 10 draft pick.
Mm.
More than 3 years in a row in baseball. I think it's 3. I could be wrong, but I know there's some sort of limitation there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I can. If you want, I can sort of go over some of the ones there that they've discussed already.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's see which ones that we think is a good idea.
First round draft picks can only be protected for top 4 or top 14 instead of like right now top 20 or 24 are pretty common, which is a little crazy to me. But like we have a top 20 protected pick right now that if that ends up being top 20, we're not gonna get it for the first round. Lottery odds freeze at the trade deadline. That one's a little crazy to me, but no longer allowing a team to pick in the top 4 in consecutive years or after consecutive bottom 3 finishes. So yeah, see something like that. To me, that's the one that makes more sense. Like sort of like baseball, where can't pick in the top 4, top 5 so many years in a row. Lottery odds allocated based on the last 2 years. Lottery extended to include all play-in teams. And then flatten odds for all lottery teams are some of the ideas that have been thrown around. None of these are obviously official or anything. They're just parts of the discussion. Any thoughts on any of those?
I feel like the 2 good ones might be the one that you said. No, if you're in the top 4 for consecutive years, I feel like that's pretty fair. And then I also think maybe including the play-in teams, because that'll make the teams want to at least have a play for a shot in the play-in. But I mean, again, their whole goal could be the play-in and then just do whatever in those games.
Yeah. I feel like consecutive years might be a little aggressive because rebuilds take a bit sometimes. So I feel like
maybe
like 2 years in a row, I'm cool with, but like 3 years in a row, that's where maybe I'm like, yeah, okay. But yeah, I don't know if 2 years in a row.
Yeah, that's maybe
isn't really too major.
I'm pretty sure that's probably what they mean. I'm pretty sure they won't be like. You got the top 4 pick last year.
I think that's what that means. Let's see. Yeah, top 4 in consecutive years, or after consecutive bottom 3 finishes. So, I think that means. But yeah.
I mean, I guess you can. This is really just to bring in more viewers.
Yeah.
Because I mean, there's some people that do like when their team tanks. Which is why the draft lottery existed in the first place.
Yeah.
So like the team that's like super bad isn't even guaranteed the first
that's
round pick.
Already kind of
yeah.
But it obviously hasn't been enough of an incentive to not tank. Like, yeah, because that's the thing. Like in the NFL, and it's not even a discussion. The worst team.
Yeah.
Worst pick. That's not even a thing. I mean, obviously, we were play-in team last season, and we got the number 1 overall pick. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad idea to visit, but I hope it's at least something more creative than just an in-season tournament. Because even though the in-season tournament could be or is pretty good, I guess. Nobody really counts it anyway. It's just like an extended part of the middle season.
Yeah, I don't really pay attention to it. I know that.
But I will stand by. It's something new. There's a winner, and I hope the Mavericks do win it
eventually.
Yeah, eventually. But I mean, that's not as important than the NBA championship.
Not at all. At all.
Yeah, no.
Because to me, like with soccer, with the FA Cup or the Europa League Cup, the thing that makes it different from just the regular season play is that it's a bunch of different leagues. Like the FA Cup, even though it's still just the English leagues, and it's 99% of the time going to be a Premier League team winning the cup, you still play matches against League 2, League 1, and Championship teams. And that can lead to some fun matchups at the very least. But it's just more NBA teams playing more NBA teams. So it's not like there's any new content. It just happens in between other games. I'm like, oh, I didn't even realize it was an NBA Cup game until I see the little thing on the scoreboard.
Yeah. So you think it'd be better if it was like what if the in-season tournament was for like the bottom half of the NBA teams going against like the top half of the G League teams?
Be a little.
That seems pretty cool. I mean,
it'd be something. It needs to be something like that.
Yeah,
something different.
I mean, that'll get me watching it. I would definitely watch Mac McClung's team.
Right.
The 3-time winner of the dunk contest, and he's not in the NBA. Yeah. I would definitely watch that.
No, because and it's the same thing with even the MLS. They have other leagues in there. I think the Lamar Hunt Cup is what it's called. But yeah, they have other leagues, like some Mexican league and Canadian league teams will play. Mm-hmm. And that makes it more interesting. It's actually a different thing. But yeah, the NBA Cup doesn't make any sense to me because it's trying to emulate that, but you're not adding any of the thing that makes it different from just games. That makes it more exciting. It was a different competition. You just play another NBA team.
Yeah, like I don't know if this would make it like fun to watch. Mm-hmm. But like I don't know, to me I think it'd be pretty cool if the in-season tournament was like the time of the year for like the rookies and at least the sophomores to shine.
Right.
Because some teams get
on an age limit on the in-season tournament.
I mean, you get.
Yeah.
I mean, because of all the load management anyway. Team's gonna.
You know what? Yes, and then like make it 3-on-3 or something.
Oh, 3-on-3. Make it the big 3.
Yeah, and then it's
honestly, yeah.
And then it's something different, and then it's still basketball,
Yeah, and then you can merge the big 3. Ice Cube will have a part in the NBA thing.
Yeah.
I guess the only part that makes it hard is if you count it for the regular season.
Is the NBA, but the NBA Cup doesn't right now, does it?
The NBA Cup, the in-season tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, it counts as regular season.
Oh, okay. So yeah, then it would have to not count. I thought it didn't count.
No, it does.
Okay.
That's why because so many players don't really like it, so they'll just sit out those games anyway.
Right.
Because I mean that's the whole reason for viewership going down. The players just don't want to play.
Yeah, I mean it's sort of the same issue that pretty much every league is having with the All-Star games.
Yeah.
It's just that the players aren't. It's not worth it for players to even do that anymore. Again, the dunk contest has been a joke for most years recently. The only league that had a fun All-Star break is the NHL with their Four Nations Cup, and that was awesome. Yeah. And I think the NBA tried to do that with World versus US, but it's just not enough. I make it a 3-on-3 tourney. I think if you make the NBA Cup a 3-on-3 tourney, but again, obviously then it doesn't count towards regular season, and then you have players not wanting to play. But like I thought, it needs to be different. It needs to be different if you want someone to care about it.
Like that's what I thought. Maybe that could make it interesting. Is like have the rookies and sophomores, and I don't know, maybe like a few, players that were in for like 3 years.
Age limit like 25, 26.
Yeah, and then maybe have some of the G League players come up.
Yeah.
But then I thought, that's what the G League's for.
Yeah. But
still, they can still have their best players from the G League come and play in the in-season tournament.
Absolutely. But that's also why I said make it 300, because you're going to have smaller rosters if you put an age limit. So then make it 3-on-3 so that you're not, floating. What's the word I'm looking for? Honestly, let's go work for NBA and pitch this.
Yeah. We're gonna trademark this.
Because definitely, the younger players and the J League players especially are going to be the ones that actually go out there and try because they're still trying to earn their spot. None of the already established all-stars are going to... Honestly, no, this is actually a genius idea. NBA, we're going to patent this, so you have to buy it from us. But no, honestly, this makes so much sense because then you have younger players that aren't stars yet going out there and trying to make a name for themselves, and you'll have, 3-on-3 NBA Cup legends that maybe
that's
eventually... And you're like, this is when people were like, oh, shoot. Maybe that guy can be something.
Yeah. Also, that's also what the Big Three is pretty good for too. It's like the retired basketball players who still want to play basketball, but not at like the NBA level.
Yeah.
Can still play basketball, and we can still watch them play.
Yeah.
I mean, I was watching the Big Three for a little bit. It's cool to see Michael Beasley go.
Yeah. No, but definitely there needs to be some sort of change to the NBA Cup, I think, because people don't care about it at all. So
this was just a long way to say it's a good thing that the NBA is probably trying to change tanking.
Oh yeah. Well, conversations happen. But I still want to get the number 1 overall pick this year, so don't change it this year.
I just don't want the Mavericks to lose 10 in a row 2 times this season.
It's only gonna happen once. Because we play again tonight. We play.
I guess we can do that.
Play tonight against the Timberwolves. Again, Cooper Flag is out. Yeah.
Yeah, he's out until February 22nd, which is the Mavericks' next game against the Pacers. I feel like the Mavericks would have a chance against the Pacers.
Not lose 11.
Yeah. Man, don't even say that. Then on Tuesday, the Mavericks play the Brooklyn Nets, another team that I think they could actually win against. And then Thursday, the Mavericks play against the Kings, which I mean, I would have. Yeah, I always say that they could probably win against the Kings, but I think they're right now swept. Yeah, I think right now they're getting swept by the Kings this season. Right now.
So.
But I mean, the Kings and Mavericks are like 50-50 teams. To like either one can win.
You're right.
Like obviously that's the whole point of basketball, but I think both the teams are kind of like almost in a similar situation, but the Kings just aren't in injury trouble. And honestly, that's a really good idea for that in-season tournament break.
Yeah.
Or just have the All-Star break like that.
Yeah. One other question, I guess, because this was floated around during the All-Star break too. How on the hot seat is Jason Kidd to you?
Oh yeah.
How hot is his chair?
Oh, I guess that's a pretty good question because some of the stuff, I mean, some of the stuff this season I haven't really fully agreed with what he did. But I mean, in the interviews, he explains his reasonings for doing that, and it makes sense.
It does. I mean, and again, I think I know what specifically you're talking about, which is Cooper Cup playing point guard. But it's like, I mean, he did it with Giannis too, and it's clear that helped him develop. And I think it's just part of him. Like, it's easier for him to develop players at that position because that's the position he played.
Yeah,
and obviously, he's one of the best to do it. So
yeah. Plus, it doesn't matter. Like you see it in Giannis, right? It doesn't matter what position that you're playing in.
Those skills,
you're in the NBA, so you got to know like a little bit.
Yeah.
On how to dribble. So I mean, it's not really that bad. I would say if the Mavericks did somehow lose all their games this season, his seat would be pretty hot. But I think the Mavericks just need to trust the process of what he's doing. I mean,
you'd still give him another year of. I mean, you just got destroyed by injuries, and your roster already wasn't amazing.
Yeah, I mean, although I wouldn't agree with stuff that Jason Kidd did in the beginning of the season, what a time now to start experimenting.
Right.
Especially since the season might not amount to anything.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, if we're going to lose more games, it should just be because we're experimenting with to see what our players can do besides what they're already doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I give him they just wait until the Mavericks are healthy to see what he can do with the fully healthy Mavericks team. Because, I mean, with the fully healthy Mavericks team,
They went to the finals.
we went to the finals.
Yeah. But
So, I mean, these last 2 seasons really aren't his fault.
no. Yeah, I mean, it's tough to do what he did. Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised we even ended up making the play-in last season. I think with a healthy AD, we make the playoffs.
Yeah,
last
that
season.
was a hope.
Yeah,
That was a hope this season.
yeah. I think he's just been distracted. He hasn't had any consistency at big man. So
Yeah, every time our big men came back, Derek Lively is out for season-ending
came
injury.
back for like 2 games,
Yeah.
and they're out for at least another 2 weeks.
Daniel Gafford keeps rolling his ankle, which I don't think that's his fault either. I mean, he just lands on.
Just gotta wrap it up, bro.
Yeah,
But yeah,
and now it's spreading the Cooper flag.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I feel it just I don't feel like I feel like we're all it's the big issue that the people are so reactionary
Mhm.
to to fire coaches. Stuff starts going bad. I don't know. I think he's still a good coach.
Yeah,
I don't like especially because now we have a younger team except for the people that are expendable.
yeah.
So we have a younger team with like a younger core. I don't like changing coaches with a younger core with the younger team.
Yeah.
With the younger one significant core player in Cooper Flag. I don't want to be switching his coaches and then if the next coach doesn't do well, he's out in 2 seasons. It's like I want some consistency there. And I think we know Jason Kidd has coached well, so I'd rather him be there.
Yeah. Yeah, I would rather the Mavericks lose games with coaches that know exactly what they're doing rather than coaches that are just thinking that that's the right play, but it's obviously not the right play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still think the Mavericks have a good coach.
I think so.
I think if the Mavericks did fire Jason Kidd, they'd be making a big mistake.
Well, because it's just I don't think you can, obviously we've been losing, but how much of that can you blame on?
Yeah, plus it's every loss, it hasn't been by 20 or 40 points.
It's true, yeah, that's true. We've for the most part, we had a couple games like that.
The majority
for
of
the
the
most
losses.
part, we've been consistently competitive, no matter how many injuries we've had. What last season, this is the reason I was really defending him. Is last season we had 4 or 5 games where we played literally the minimum amount of players that you could play, and we were competitive.
Yeah, one more player got injured,
we would have to forfeit. Yeah. And we were staying competitive in those games even if we weren't winning. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna keep defending.
Plus with all these injuries, you got players like Najee Marshall stepping up. Brandon Williams is showing flashes of what he did toward the later end of last season.
Yeah.
You got Klay Thompson doing pretty good off the bench sometimes. And then Marvin Bagley and some of the new players we got, even though they aren't really doing that much, they're still a presence.
Yeah.
And I think all that goes to the good coaching and good development of the players that Jason Kidd and the coaching staff do with the Mavericks.
Yeah, I agree.
So with what we said earlier, with the fully healthy Mavericks team, I'm excited to see what everybody can do.
Yeah, definitely. Hope that can be realized. Get double the personal trainer budget, double the athletic trainer budget. Let's get Derek Lively to have robot body parts.
Let's turn Derek Lively into Tyson Chandler.
I don't get that joke.
No, I'm saying let's turn Derek Lively into Tyson Chandler.
Oh, okay. I guess I didn't hear you right the first time.
The center for the 2011 Mavericks championship.
Yeah. No, I didn't hear who. Oh, whatever.
No.
But yeah.
It just sucks that the healthy season couldn't be this season.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, because I still don't think like. I mean, I'm kind of. I was ready to move on from AD, so I'm glad that happened. But I feel like we still could have got a little bit more from him.
Yeah, but it's just that if he was
healthy,
which I mean, obviously he's in his later part of the season.
Yeah,
or I mean, in his later years of his career.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're gonna expect players like that to get injured, but not. I wouldn't say like the amount of times he would. And well, he only played a handful of games for the Mavericks while he was here.
I want to say.
Yeah, right. Out of the 80 something he could have been playing.
Yeah.
Because we saw it like last season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, last season. When Kyrie was healthy and a healthy KD playing against the Rockets.
For that
for that first half of the game.
Yeah.
That they were really good.
Mm-hmm.
And Kyrie and AD were, they were really good friends. And seeing Kyrie and Anthony Davis play like that in the first half, it was real dominant. And it looked like Maverick fans could, take a deep breath that Luka was gone.
No, again,
and then
especially
AD got hurt, and then that's when the whole thing of like take AD, like trade AD.
Yeah. No, especially with like if you could have had a healthy AD, healthy Kyrie, and you had like a good, consistent veterans, and then if like you had healthy Derek Lively, and we ended up getting Cooper Flag, but then we would have been good. Like we have good veterans and good young guys that can sort of, but that didn't happen.
Yeah, it just sucks to see that that plan didn't pan out the way the Mavericks wanted it to.
But like,
I mean, I say the Mavericks, but
Nico Harrison.
Yeah,
but it was a very, very small chance that it would.
Yeah.
So
and everybody knew that.
Yes.
And then look at it now. They trade Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis on the Wizards, and he already got shut down for the season.
Yeah.
And then plus, while we were trying to build his trade value, he kept getting hurt too.
Yeah, we couldn't even could have got a little bit more if he wasn't so injured. We got a couple of picks. Plus Max Christie, he's okay.
Yeah, Max Christie.
He's had his moments.
Yes.
Again, he's been pretty much our best 3-point shooter this season.
Completely overlooked Max Christie.
Yeah.
Sorry, Max.
I mean, it's hard. You got a lot of big names in that trade that weren't you. But yeah, we've talked about this over and over again. So
yeah, this is just like another Maverick coat.
Maverick coat,
but like more in like a little positive coat.
I don't know. I feel like I've been more negative this time. We've switched positions.
Yeah. I fully accepted that this season won't amount to anything.
Call it a wash. We'll get another top 3 pick in the draft lottery, and get someone to hoop, and then and get some good pieces in the off season. With the cap space we freed up with trading away AD and these guys that are all on 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
The guys we got, they'll leave, and we'll fill up the roster, bro, and we'll look nasty. It's
Kyrie will be playing
back
next season.
Yeah. So it is pop. Again, it's said this last week.
Yeah.
It's entirely possible that it's like one off-season rebuild
Mm-hmm.
to be at least competitive. I don't think we'll be winning the finals next season, but like we could be a competent playoff team.
Yeah.
I think is entirely realistic. What I think is going to happen, I guess we'll see.
It's not impossible, though.
No, it's completely possible. Got to make the right moves.
Mm-hmm.
Make a good draft pick.
It all comes down to having the right coach in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
And I still think Jason Kidd is that right coach.
Okay. Is that Mavericks?
Yeah, it's Mavericks.
I didn't expect to talk about it that long, but I'm glad we did because we don't got much else to say.
No.
What else do we have to say? What did we talk about? Cowboys, Rangers, Mavericks, Stars. Still aren't back for a little while, but
The Stars are the same Stars, just in a different jersey.
yeah. The semifinals are happening today. I don't know when the U.S. game starts, but Finland and Canada, I think.
I think U.S. starts at like 2:10.
Yeah, so U.S. Slovakia starts soon, but Finland Canada just ended. Let me check that score. I know Finland was winning 1-0 last I saw before we started recording. Which hey, it's 4 stars on the starting line there with Miko. Okay, Finland and Canada tied 2-2 near the end of the third period. Canada's out shooting 31-14, so that's tough.
They've been in this situation before. And I'm just saying that because they're Stars. They're the Stars players.
Yeah. But hopefully Finland can clutch that up because Harley's on Canada, but screw Canada. It's just they've been so annoying online. Whatever, women already won. You saw that game-winning goal from the women's team? Clean as heck, bro. She put her skates in skates, bro. This is nasty. Yeah, and then men's starts today the U.S. plays at 2:10. Yeah. So we'll see who ends up playing the gold medal match. We should be able to deal with Slovakia, but again, we went to overtime with whoever went to overtime with last game.
Yeah, you said like in almost all the wins.
Yeah,
that USA have
Finland, Canada, and the U.S. all went to overtime. Slovakia is the only one that didn't in the quarterfinals. Now in the semifinals, it's Slovakia, Finland, Canada, and again, right now they're tied late in the third period. So see what ends up happening there.
Yeah, hopefully this Olympic break will put the Stars players back in the winning mode.
Yeah, I mean the non-Olympic players are already back, sort of warming up together, getting ready to start back up. But yeah, that's true. All of our, except for 6 of the 7 we sent to the Olympics are still playing in the semifinals. So
yeah, so you would think if Finland wins the gold,
that means we got the best starting line of Finnish players.
yeah.
We already know.
Then they come back to
we got the best Finnish players.
And they come back to the Dallas Stars after winning gold. You know how much confidence the Stars will have? Be like, yeah, USA didn't win gold, but we got the players who did win gold on their team.
There, look at them. That's the Finnish mafia right there. I wish Granny was still here. Complete the set, but yeah. I don't know. Am I missing anything? Was there any other news? Renegade stuff is happening. They're still signing free agents.
Oh yeah.
There's gonna be a quarterback battle. We'll see what ends up happening there.
First game, March 28th.
Yep.
For the Renegades. I still haven't seen anything Wings related.
No major news. They're doing Unrivaled still. And they're still doing NCAA.
Yeah.
So we still are not certain who the number 1 overall pick is going to be.
Yeah, I definitely gotta pay attention to that more.
But I think that's all we got. Is it? The video ended up being longer than I thought,
Yeah.
and I'm glad. I think we had some good discussions. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed us speaking to you as well. If you enjoyed watching, like, share, and subscribe. Follow our socials. There should be an edited video coming out sometime this week. It's kind of late, but stuff happens. Blame Isaiah. But it should be coming out later this week. Should be pretty entertaining, I think. Check us out every Friday, just like you did this week, 1:30. Like, share, and subscribe. Follow the socials, Instagram and TikTok in the description. And if you're still watching, comment.
No, hashtag Mavs.
Hashtag Mavs.
I don't know why.
Catch you later.